The idea of becoming a born-again virgin is a hot topic again. After celebs like Ciara, and Miranda Kerr, how do you say her name?
Kerr.
Said they would abstain from sex until they got married. So is this the sexual equivalent of a kale juice cleanse, is what I want to know.
No.
I just don't get it exactly. I mean, if you've already done the deed,
If you've already tasted the fruit.
and then what's the goal?
But you haven't tasted the fruit with this new boo. I think that's the whole point.
The fruit all tastes the same.
I tell John,
Right?
no, it doesn't.
Oh, no.
Wait, Sarah.
It does not.
Don't indict Max like
There's a
that,
difference
okay?
between an apple and a banana, let me tell you something.
Julie Behar, you are on a roll today.
What? It's your mind. Your mind.
Come on.
It's everybody else's dirty mind,
what's-
not Julie.
what's the
right.
goal?
Well, John and I waited until we were married to fully consummate our relationship. But I always tell him if something happened to you, it would be, I mean,
But
considering
that was a faith-based decision.
that was a faith-based decision. But even though I am a woman of faith, it would be really difficult if anything happened to him. And he and I have had this conversation. If anything happened, to wait again, because once you've tasted that, it's hard. It's
Wait,
hard
wait,
because
Paula?
before I didn't know what I was missing out on, but now I do.
How do you justify that with Jesus? Because if you were dating again, the whole point is that you were not in a
Grace
marriage.
and forgiveness.
Oh.
No, I'm
See,
just saying,
because
I'm
if
just having a moment of honesty. It would be hard. Before, we didn't necessarily know we were missing out on. Now you do. It would be difficult, but I completely admire the people, Miranda Kerr and those that are trying to do
Well,
it.
there were
Because
two people I know who did this, and
Really?
both of them are divorced.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
think
the
it's
fruit,
that?
the fruit wasn't what they expected?
Look, I don't know. I don't know what.
do you think they
the
had an
connection
orange
is.
and they thought they were getting an
think
apple?
Yeah.
I think this is
fruit wasn't what they
an
expected.
important part, and this is going to conflict with Paula's faith base. But I think the idea
Jesus
that
still loves you.
thank you.
So do I.
Thank you. My parents have been married for 48 years, and hearing from a couple that says, you know, you need to stay interested in your partner, you need to keep that alive because things fade and change in time. To know that if you're not compatible on a physical level, and you know, I think sometimes it's okay to have tried that out.
But you
But
can
what's
make
more
your-
important? But then you're elevating physical compatibility
Exactly.
more than
Exactly.
emotional.
It's important.
I think
The
abstinence
fruit
It is
before
important.
marriage
I'm a
is.
fruit girl.
But I don't think it's just
I'm a veggie
physical.
girl.
But abstinence before marriage, you know, is a Catholic, faith-based thing. And,
What are you saying?
Abstinence before marriage, but I also think abstinence before any
the point?
relationship.
I don't
Why,
believe
why
in
would
that.
you share
You
your
don't
most
do it
sacred
anyway.
gift? But why would you share your most sacred
I'll tell you-
fruit
I'll
with
tell you
someone
no.
that
Not
you
to change food groups,
Don't
but you
know.
don't want to. They're not going to buy the cow if you're giving the milk out for free. So you definitely want to ease in. I agree. But
I'm glad
like,
you didn't go to vegetables because they're really filthy.
you went to kale in the intro. Yeah, go on.
Certainly, like, it could also be a bonding experience. Like, I do believe in waiting a little bit of time just because
How much is a
how
little
long?
bit?
2 days.
I mean, no, I wait. I wait a few months actually. Every time I wait a few months, you have to know me. We have to be able to talk to each other. I want you to take me out. I want to know. I want to know that something genuine is happening and there are feelings involved. But for me, it's a bonding experience. It's not just about the physical, but it increases a layer of intimacy and trust and
does.
all sorts of things
But
come
it's
with
the
that.
most sacred act. It's the most intimate. Why
But
are
I
you
wanna-
sharing that
I
with someone
wanna
that's
know,
2
because
months?
if I'm going to marry you, I want to know that on that level we can connect before I sign on. I want the same way that I want to live with someone
It's like a
before I
test
marry
drive.
you. I want to know that we're compatible on every level, and that if I'm going to, because when I get married, it's for the long haul. I tell my boyfriend now, don't do it unless you want to be there when I'm old and gray, because I'm not going anywhere.
I
You
don't
have
want to
get
buy
rid
the
of me.
car.
And
unless I can
since
see corners
you are
smoothly.
a few years older than him, you will be old and gray before he is.
What was
I
that,
said I
Sarah?
don't want to buy the car if I don't know it corners smoothly.
Oh, now we're doing an auto metaphor?
I am the queen of analogy.